Yes, bye. Good morning. Okay. You look cold. Okay, snowball. Don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark unless there's people in it. Hey, got it. Cookie, move your ass. How you doing? How you doing, Silky? I'm tired. It's cold. I can't feel my left foot or right foot. It's awful. But everything's gonna be okay. Get down, go. Woo! Woo! On purpose, screen. Woo! Chilly, 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 chilly. I'm turning all this heater down. So I'm trying to hold out, but it's about to freeze it. Hello. Damn. Yeah. Well, what should I call this? I think it's call it the Big Beast. Hey, good morning, Terry. I'm gonna call this the power station the Big Beast. No, I wasn't having issues. I just was tired. Just kind of dragging ass. Leave it alone. Whatever you fucking with, leave it alone. Move. Move. Over here. Over here. Come on. Damn it. I'm not pregnant. Got separate meat freeze today, but I hate touching raw meat. What's up, job master? Yeah, I try to wear raw meat. I hate touching raw meat. Ow! Bitch ass dog. Stop. I hate you trying to chew on my fingers and shit. Just starting to hurt. Calm the fuck down, ho. If I start biting her, I'd be wrong, wouldn't I? Now would I? Be a good thought. Homemade hamburgers tonight. Ooh. That sounds good. Come on, go. Okay, snapshots, Cyber. How you doing? Hey, what's wrong with the tent there? We chilling. Thank you. Thank you for spamming the chat. You help boost me in the algorithm. You think it's funny, but your million things help me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Loser. Wow, 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 wow. It's actually called septum ring theory, but I'm sure you don't know how to spell septum. That's why you say nose ring, because you're not that bright, just like that stupid ass theory. As usual, y'all fail to spell. Y'all fail to spell. Nah, I love it when y'all come on here. It's called septum ring theory. Learn how to spell septum. Oh yeah, homemade hamburgers are great. You're absolutely right about that. I know, fail. No, they don't know how to spell septum. If you're gonna run around with that theory, at least know how to learn how to spell septum. It's called. What do you think I'm wearing right now? Slow mo. Why would I wear a high res hoodie? It's thank you, Snapshot. Always walking into something, don't even know what's going on. Why would I casually wear a high resolution hoodie? For my health? I think not. Hey Jim, how you doing? How you been doing, Snapshot Sniper? I haven't seen you in a while. Nope, I don't thrift. What's wrong with thrifting anyways? Even if I did thrift, what's wrong with thrifting? Save money. It's weird. Besides, I want to start making some crust pants for my journey. So I want to thrift some jeans and stuff. That's extremely racist. Just been a little busy. I understand. I do smile a lot. So what? What's your point, bro? What are you doing here? What is your point? You need attention. Your mommy, daddy ain't give me enough attention or something. What's the matter, Cookie? Hey, Cookie. What are you in right now? I live in a tent. I'm homeless and I live in the woods. Hey, wait. Hey, Dave. How you doing? What's up, David? Welcome to the live stream, baby. Positive vibes only. Welcome to my live stream. I got my guitar over here. I'll start playing in a minute. I'm trying to warm up my tent. I got my heater on. Trying to warm up. Got my Pop-Tart running up. Hey, what? You just want to play. Yeah, hold on. I'll put it up here. There you go. Let's sing a song about elderly abuse. Oh my God, staying off the grid. I'm okay. I'm in Florida. It's not that cold. It's cold, but it ain't that cold. Thank you, David, for the floating heart. That's how you know. Whoever that was that made fun of thrift shopping, that's how you know they spoiled. Ooh, cheap used clothes. Ew. Like, that's such a bad thing. What's up? What's good, Goosen? Quiet Ben. What's up? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Tress? How you doing? What? I remember you. I remember you. Where the hell you been at? You been abandoning me. I already offered her a sport. She thinks she. It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. My dog wants to play. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Guzin. Much love to you too. I know. Yeah, you find some pretty cool shit secondhand. She playing. Look, she wants to play. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, shit, they're begging to play. Get it. Come on. Get it. Look at her. I am not a snack. I wonder if this will cook in here. I know. Isn't she adorable? How you doing, Bayou Beauty? How you been? I haven't seen you in a while, too. I think you've been here before. You sound like familiar. That name looks familiar. Hey, good morning, girl. How you doing? Thank you for checking in on me. I appreciate it. What's up, KC? The one? What's poppin', baby? My bad. I was out here playing with the dog. Look at her. I'm not a snack. Stop trying to eat me. You a snack? Well, thank you. I like to think I'm a dinner because I'm bigger. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hot, freshly served dinner. So I got a fat ass. Ow! Do you review music? Should I start reviewing music? I would love to. I used to a long time ago. But you know what? Come hang out with me. I can start it up again. I just gotta get more people involved. I actually used to use people's music in my vlogs. I did like a Spotlight Saturday. I had something called Spotlight Saturday, and I would post people's tracks for people to listen to. I don't have any speakers or nothing like that. Oh yeah, Breaon, that's cool. Well, she's right here. Oh, floor. Yeah, you gotta eat that up the flow. No, if I could do that too. Was if I had to. Do what? Live outside? Thank you, man. Hey guys. Hey, good morning, Tony. God damn, girl. No, leave that alone. No. Who? What it do? I'm just trying not to drop kick my dog, that's for sure. Come on, get up here. Come on. Do the doggy sleep with you at night to help you stay warm? Yeah, it's really to keep her warm. Cause you know, damn. It's really to keep her warm because she's so little. Like I'm good wrapped up in covers, but I try to get her a bunch of covers and a whole bed and everything, and she ripped out the entire thing up. She hasn't learned yet. She can't do that. When it gets summer again, I'm gonna try to bed train her again. Cause I want to get her out of this cage, but she's got to stop ripping shit up. But they do that, you know, because the little asshole. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, I got a heater. I'm good. Can think about electric blanket now. Super nice charger. I know, yeah, I can get, since I got this nice charger, I can get an electric blanket. Breakfast. Yeah, that's my favorite too. Your house be freezing. I got this propane heater. No. Got some cleaning up to do this weekend. Saturday cleaning day. Thank you, David. By keeping the lights out. What you mean, like, what, it's kind of dark in here or something? Because, it's daytime. I usually don't have a light on. I mean, I got one. I might do that. Like, that better? You don't see nothing. Is the screen dark? Because it's the middle of the day. It's pretty bright out here. You might need to go back in and come back out. Go ahead and go out and come back in. Oh yeah, your thing's messed up. Yeah, your YouTube messed up because I don't got the lights off or anything. It's middle of the day. It's first thing in the morning. Yeah, your YouTube messing up bad, girl. What's up, everybody? You not getting in my pop pie? You begging, happy? No. Hey, Ebony, how you doing? Good morning. Happy Friday to you, too. No! You have dog food. Make it happen for yourself. Hi, Terry. Thank you for coming in, weirdo. I love you. No. Not get a fucking Pop-Tart. You need to chill. Okay. No. Okay. No. Shut up. You don't want shit. No. Lord, she wants this stupid toy, but I can't leave her alone with this toy because she rips it to shreds. I have to supervise it. Such a fucking asshole. But let's see if she gotta go out. She's gotta go outside. Oh gee, there you are. Had to go 3 times. Damn. What the hell happened? Hey, make sure to check and see if your YouTube needs to be updated. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Stop it. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Sit down. Hey, good morning, girl. How you doing? You wake and bake? Hey. Oh, that's why you kept saying it was dark. Yeah, it wasn't me. That was on your end. Oh, that's crazy. I was wondering why you kept saying it's dark in there. I was like, damn, girl, it's the middle of the day. I know I'm black, but I ain't that black. I know it's dark, but it ain't that dark. All right, let's see if she got to go for a walk. I did take her out this morning. Sit down. Come here. Sit. Sit. No. I know. I'm trying to get to California, especially for next winter, because I can't do it. I hate the cold. I know it's probably going to be chilly there, but it ain't going to be fucking like this. I need to find wherever parts are warm. That's where I'm going to stay. All right, come on, guys. I got y'all on the little tripod today, so it's easier to manipulate. Oh, damn. Alright. Oh, my homies. I hear they're getting pounded. Oh, damn. I got a pee tent now. I got a potty tent, and so I can not be out here with my booty cheeks out. It's my little shower area. Even though it's a changing room, but I can still shower in it. I can at least stand up in it though. I might find a way to glue something where I can hook a Hook up my shower to it. That way I can get a hold the thing. Alright, my dog is outside doing her thing. Let us run around a bit, run him up. Oh yeah. Oh, they had a lot of rain. Yeah, you know, I'm a Florida girl, so this cold weather is some bullshit. It's just pure bullshit for me. I hate it. Yeah, since getting a lot of new neighbors, especially walking randomly coming up here. Luckily, they didn't talk to me while I was on my booty cheeks out stuff. So I decided to go ahead and get it. I was holding off on it because I didn't really think I needed it because there wasn't nobody really out here. But now there's people starting to show up. So, hey Corey, how you doing? So privacy tent is good. That's why I can, you know, shower with peace of mind. You know, I know, right? Yeah, and I've only seen guys, so it's only been like 2 guys I've seen that's over there. So, yeah, I can't be doing all. Never know, you know what I mean? You never know. You never know. People are weird. Yeah, I'm going to be, I've been starting to organize things, and I'm going to be starting to take more of my stuff to the storage because I've been kind of chilling because ain't nobody been out here. Especially because, did you see I got a bigger power station now? I definitely got to put that bitch up somewhere. I might take it with me and put it in storage because I can't afford to get this stolen. And shit, I got it on sale. This is usually like an $800 thing, but I got it on sale for $400. 79, I'm jealous. It's gonna be like 60 something here, which ain't too bad, but still. I would like it to be 70 down now. Oh! No, but it doesn't. But you can hear anybody walking around here. It's pretty thick brush over here, and I can at least like see if someone's moving around, and that's when Cookie comes in. She's gonna start barking. She doesn't like strangers. You need to uproot camp and find another spot. You just need to have a plan so that someone knows you're safe at all times. Yeah. Oh, I'm fine. Like the guy introduced himself, and that's the last time I seen him was like a few days ago. He said he camps over there if I need anything. We good, and that's about the last interaction I've had with him. The first and last. Ooh, you had a Whopper for the first time in 10 years? Damn. Hey, Melinda, how you doing? But I understand. But you know, I'm good. I know I'm good. You know, the vibe didn't seem too off. He seemed all right. The other guy, I'm not too sure about because I've seen the other guy twice before this guy, and he never even introduced himself. He just waves and keeps going. So he's probably like mildly racist. But the other dude was a black dude. He told me he goes by Goat, and he introduced himself and he was asking for some rope because he's trying to put something up for the rain. And that was the last time I seen him. That was like what, a week ago or so, a week or two. Yeah. But I'm good though. If I feel like I need to do extra shit, I will do extra shit to get out of here, you know. But I got some storage bins out here because I'm trying to clear up things. I'm going to start keeping very little at camp And when I go out, I'm taking my big baby with me. That's why I'm gonna call it a big baby, and I'm gonna put that in storage. And I'm gonna put big baby in storage, the big beast. I'm gonna call this the big beast because this is a beast right here. I got weapons. Look at that. 2 days worth of power. Look at that. I'm charging my camera batteries. Gotta keep an eye out. I'm moving stuff around. But I got an axe, I got a machete somewhere. I had it all within reach, but oh, there it is. I got a machete. I try to keep this one next to me. So I gotta sharpen it up, but I gotta find my sharpener. I'm gonna do it. I got that, I got an axe, I got 2 knives. I'm good, and I'm gonna work on getting some bear spray too. But I'm be real with you. When I scope out spots, I look around almost the entire area to see if there's people and everything like that. So I make sure to know. Like when I was out here, there was nobody out here with me. Yeah, you know I got protection. You know I got my titty knife too. As a knife I keep between my titties if I need to, if I feel a need to, which I haven't. And then I do, and I got stuff on my wish list if people can help me out. That'd be great. I got a non-lethal, like it looks like a gun, but it isn't. It's like a non-lethal gun. It's like a pellet gun, but it'll fuck them up. But it's very non-lethal. I'd rather get something like that than a retro gun, because people don't realize it's nice to have a gun, but the ramifications of using it is high, you know, especially if you kill someone, because there's going to be a big investigation. You go into jail while they investigate. They're going to put you in custody. You can be in there for months until they, sometimes maybe even years, while they investigate and weigh all the odds. Was it protection or not? Like if I do get a gun, I'm going to have to get something to where I can film, like quickly film what's going on for my protection, not for theirs, but for my protection. You know, if I do get a gun, I'm gonna have to get I would always wear like a GoPro and make sure it's charged. I'll make sure it's charged. Damn, that's cool, Corey. I seen somebody training their German Shepherds at a park once. He had them all really trained well. I was like, damn. Yeah, like a body cam. I want to get one in general because, you know, people are fucking weird. But, you know, I want something a little bit high tech to where it can connect to like the cloud or something like that. So something happens to me, there's the video of whatever the fuck happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's just the camera itself working alone, you know, I want to have a good setup where it backs up to the Google something. You know what I mean? Like very high tech. Not super high tech, but high tech enough to back itself up. So if something happens to me and they take my camera. Oh, thank you, Ari. So, you know, they take the camera as evidence, but it's able to. Yeah, dogs are always attentive. Yeah, that's really why I really got Cookie. You know, even though someone, you know, gave her to me, I was still talking about getting a dog because she's gonna bark if there's somebody around. Poke someone in the eyes. Yeah, that'll do the trick. But I don't think I would want nobody that close to me, though. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. But, yeah, I'm just... I got this new upgrade. I got a pick holder. It slides the picks out. And I need... Oh, shit. I need to... I done grab 2. You put, like, at least 5 of them in here. You got this... So I can have somewhere to hold my picks. So I just been putting them everywhere. What's up, Tony? Yeah. Tastes of pepper street's good. I'm just testing this out. I gotta do my scale. See? Somebody's out there or something. Or probably an animal. Mostly it'd be animals you barking at. Yeah. And when I was like watching a lot of people that were homeless with dogs on YouTube and stuff like that, someone said that when you see someone that's homeless with a dog, it speaks a lot about them. Like they're willing to take care of something else other than them, and it kind of actually makes you seem more like a safer person to be around because you got a whole animal you're taking care of for the most part. So people kind of be at ease, you know. If they see you with a dog looks good, you know, etc., etc. You know, something to think about. Hey, RD, what's up? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. It's got to be an animal because I can tell by her barks if it's an animal or not. If it's a person, she would be. She does this long, drawn out thing when it's a person most of the time. She'll be like, Woo! That's why I know I'll go check out, see what's going on. Now she's just sitting on the ground looking crazy. Yeah, that's crazy though. Yeah, I wasn't in the dark. You know, first thing in the morning. Pretty bright out here. Oh, no, I don't even have a privacy screen on this phone. I need to get one though. I'm gonna upgrade my I need to get a new phone case because this one I broke down. I try to get a phone case that keeps most of the water out because you know they don't, you know. I'm just chilling. I don't think I really had to do anything today. Just gonna be practicing my guitar. I'm cleaning up around here, so I'm organizing stuff. I'm gonna haul some trash out, etc., etc. So yeah, haul some trash out, get it nice and pretty out here. My next check, I'm gonna start buying some storage bins to really get deep clean the storage unit. There's just shit everywhere. Ugh, but I'll get it done. That's my main focus is to get this storage unit cleared out, sell some of my personal belongings, whatever I can, which has been very difficult because you can tell it's the sign of the times. It's really bad. Nobody's trying to spend money. That's bad. I just see somebody that does Instacart saying there was like no orders for hours because people just struggling bad. It's horrible out here. I love you here for me, baby. Oh yeah, you gotta do the music. Did people ever bother you out there? No. It was fun. One funny occurrence was it was a guy walking through here. He walked in front of my tent, not like that, folks, but you know, like a few feet in front of my tent. He walked past my camp, and he was like, "Don't mind me, I'm just passing through." And by the time I got up to, because you know, I was on the floor and everything. By the time I got up, he was like almost gone out of the damn path that I take. It was pretty funny. He was literally passing through. I haven't had anybody trying to hurt me or cracked out or anything like that. It's too crazy out here for all that. But I'm always ready. Yeah. Now, when I had my last spot, oh my gosh, there's always some people coming up. Because there was used to be somebody out there that was, I guess, pretty popular in the streets. But I think they went to jail or something. And the people were looking for either for him or looking for a drug dealer near me. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I hated the last spot of that. I know, right? For real, Snowball. It's Super Bowl weekend? Damn. I remember I worked at Super Bowl once. I barely did anything. I snuck off to watch the halftime show. It was whichever Super Bowl had the weekend. I didn't even like the weekend, but I just wanted to see the halftime show. So I just wandered on there. I love you, here by me, baby. You let my love flow freely. I want you in my time. Hey, man. Here you go. I'll be on here, but I won't be watching maybe halftime or funny commercials. Yeah, that's my thing. That's what I used to watch the football games for, the commercials, really. I don't really care about the game. Super Bowl, woo! Look at him! Look at him! Little bitch ass dog. Camped behind some hotels, and every once in a while I would get cleaned up and go in the back doors to get free hot food breakfast. Damn! That's smart, though. And get the complimentary or continental breakfast. Yeah, that's smart. Because, they work in shifts. So if you go in the right time, they ain't going to know who's who. That's the beauty of hotels. And if somebody really cares that much about who's getting the food, they need to get a life. Yeah. If it's like, oh, guys, I had another moment at Home Depot. These people are going to lose money. So I bought another storage bin. Y'all know I like to buy storage bins to organize. I bought one to organize my camp with. So I'm checking out, right? And I'm going to pay for the thing. And this lady walks up and opens up the storage bin to look and see if I was stealing anything. And I'm like, bitch, I'm wearing this. This says, look at me. People are so crazy. That's the second time somebody done some out-of-pocket shit like that. The last time the lady, when I walked up to buy the heater, when I walked up to the self-checkout to buy the heater, she went and got the gun and scanned it. I'm like, what is people doing? What is people doing at the Home Depot? They got all bent out of shape. I was like, you need to chill out with that fucking job shit. That shit is insured. And the thing is, when I was walking up there, if it was full or anything, because I was waving this shit around and kicking it with my knees. So you would hear something in there, right? And she seen me. I think she thought it was safer for me, safer for her to look while I was out there trying to check out and pay with my card. Home Depot used to give out free coffee. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I was like, hey, SBM. I was like, another side eye moment. That bullshit, man. I'm tired of that. That's strike two. They do that shit to me again when I go in there. I'm gonna say something because I'm in there like all the time. Yeah, I just don't like that. I don't like it, especially if I'm wearing something where you can see me and I'm in there like all the time. And I see some of these people all the time. Like, chill the fuck out, bitch. I don't like it. Still pisses me the fuck off. Look at oh, bitch ass dog. Yeah, I'm 6'2". That's tall. You tall as shit. Okay, I wish my homie a happy birthday. Damn. Yeah, I just been having like some mild issues at the Home Depot. Like I went in there one day, mind you, I go in there almost all the time, at least once a week to get some propane and stuff. I went in there one day and I got a heater. I got my propane heater. And the lady, when I went to self checkout, just takes the gun and scans it. Like, hi, how are you? Click. And then I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna pay for this. I only had one thing. And then I went in there yesterday to get a storage bin, one storage bin, and the lady want to go and look inside of it while I'm checking out. Mind you, she saw me walking up with it. She could have asked me to open it up, but she wanted to wait. I guess it felt safe for her to wait until I was paying for it to go, and she just opens up the bin to look inside and closes it. I'm like, tribalism is a mindset formed around factors that set us apart. Yeah, that's true. You bring your igloo cooler, nice. He's doing the fucking most. They're doing the most, and I'm in there all the time. I see some of them people multiple times a week. So that's what it just pisses me off. They know I pay for my shit. She was a new face, but the lady that worked at the self checkout was standing right over there, but she was busy with something. But she was just doing too much. She was doing too much. They are getting weird as shit by the year. It's not that deep. Oh, Walmart don't do that to me. I guess it depends on where you're at. A Dollar Tree I went to the other day, they wanted to take the backpacks off, but the lady didn't see me. The workers didn't care. They were too busy trying to do what they got to do. But another guy had walked in with his backpack. He said, "You got to leave your backpack at the front." Meanwhile, I'm checked out with my backpack. I didn't have to check it out. I didn't have to put it down. I wasn't going to. I said, they literally have a camera. They have a camera with a monitor right at the door. Did you see yourself walking in? It's like, why is the point of these cameras? Is nobody watching the cameras? It's Dollar Tree. Calm the fuck down. You know, Walmart's got rid of a lot of the self-checkout, right? And they got 23 lanes of cashiers. And it's still backed up in there. Everybody would rather go to self-checkout. The self-checkout lines are long as shit. Yeah, I know. Dollar Tree got like one cashier. They actually had two today, which is shocking, probably because it's close to the weekend. And it's Super Bowl weekend. That's the only reason. Usually it is just one cashier in there. Yeah, they were throwing away good shit too. It's probably Super Bowl weekend, so they got two cashiers in there. But once that's over with, they're going back to one. And that one cashier got to salt the shelves, check people out, pick up trash. They got that person do the job of 6 people. Yeah, they do. True, Corey. True. What's up, white boy? What's up? What's up? Good morning to you. But what's the purpose of having all these security cameras and the stores are insured? I worked at Walmart for years. I know how they work. I know how stores work. I worked at Walmart and talked to these managers for years. They be full of shit. Let me tell y'all about when I worked for Walmart and they made the biggest waste I've ever seen in my life. And it pissed me off to this day. So we had this major hurricane when I was working there, right? Now, mind you, there's a Publix down the street. They knew we all knew the hurricane was coming. Publix gave all their meat away. They said, when they put out an APB or whatever, all press bulletin, hey, there's a storm coming, come to our store, grab up all the meat. Because we're going to lose power, yada, yada, yada. What did my Walmart do? They had a manager inside the store during the hurricane to watch all the shit. And they left the meat on the shelves, in the coolers, out in the display. They left the meat in the display. We were out of power for days. So when we finally got enough power to come back to work, the smell was horrendous. It was the smell of rotten meat. And then a manager or managers were taking turns scanning out the meat out of the system. You know what I'm saying? They scanned the meat out of the system to I guess, as their way to, probably claim it as a loss. So they couldn't. So for whatever reason, they couldn't give away a meat, but they rather throw all that rotten meat into the back of like a truck or something, which smelled horrific. It was the most horrific shit I've ever smelled in my life because it's rotten, spoiled meat that's been sitting for days without refrigeration. It was the most wildest shit, and everybody was like, "Why couldn't we give that away? Publix gave away their meat. Why can't y'all give away your meat? It's useless. It's useless." It was so weird. So when people do shit like them Home Depot workers do, trying to protect the company's assets, that shit pisses me off. Fuck the company. Fuck them. They're fine. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. They're not gonna die if somebody steals something, which I'm not. This talk about 4 million, I know, right? So yeah, fuck Walmart, for real. I couldn't believe that shit. It's all that meat gone, spoiled in the back of a truck. Put your seatbelt when you drink 4 Loco. Yeah, so fuck them big corporations. They're full of shit. They don't pay you well enough. All that. I'm trying to figure out what my dog doing, stupid hoe. That shit pissed me off to this day. We were all just like, that was just a massive waste. You could have just gave that meat away, but you rather scan it out rotten, and throw it out to where the fuck it's gonna go. Yep, everything's about money and power. Thank you, Bama. Yeah, it is crazy, ain't it, Bama? It's some crazy shit. I remember one time when it was like the Star Wars. It was a big Star Wars movie out, and after the fact, they had a whole bunch of posters left over. And once again, they scan these posters out of the system. And you know what? They have a dumpster in the back of my Walmart, at least, where no one can access it from the outside. So they just do they pull tons and tons of very beautiful, nice posters of Star Wars out in that dumpster. And I'm just like, that's so stupid. At least do a free thing and for the kids or something. Shit. If they don't want to make a big scene, they could have put it outside, free Star Wars posters, and let people go crazy. Because I've only seen them give away something for free once. Yeah, it's too early to be drinking. It has to be because they had someone, the assistant managers had to take turns scanning it out of the system, so they had to be a way to to be insured because they had to take turns. They couldn't just throw that meat in the back of the truck that they were doing. They had to go beep on every single item. So they had to make a like a inventory of that. They don't. Just like Michael Jackson say, I don't know. They don't really care about us. And their children to going to colleges and your kids are going where? That's why I'm not having kids. I'm not having kids until I'm rich. And then they're going to go to a nice private school and whatever college they want to go to. Smoke them if you got them. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's horrible shit. And I can probably confirm it because I worked at Walmart for 3 years. I've seen some pretty fucked up shit. I can confirm. You tell me something, I probably seen it happen. Walmart ain't shit, man. You know, it's funny. I saw my old manager from when I was working at my Walmart. They had moved up here for whatever fucking reason. They was working at one Walmart across town. Now they over here near me. I don't know. But my thing is they weren't even trying to sell it or give it away. They just let it sit on the shelves and rot. So I guess it made more sense to claim it on the insurance to them. That's the pretty fucked up part. They rather just let it rot in the store instead of giving it away. Publix gave it away. They didn't give a shit. But Publix different. Publix built different for the most part. They gave all their shit away. It was like, here, take it. We don't need it. And they'll figure it out. Publix will figure it out. Walmart be like, yeah, we'll just do insurance. We'll make it harder. But they weren't even trying to like do any kind of meat sale. They just let it sit there. They just let people buy like normal. They didn't even try to do like a buy one get one or anything. They just let it whatever didn't get sold that day. They let it sit up there for the whole few days that we were out power. That's fucking crazy. Oh yeah, we live in, and people need to apologize to the conspiracy theorists because people been talking about that shit for years. I've been following conspiracy theories for years, and it's been a lot of that child and baby stuff going on for years, eons probably. It's fucking disgusting. So the conspiracy theories that people were calling crazy, they needed apologies, a handwritten one too. Yeah, military marriages are like yikes. Even if you've been together, I'm be real. I probably would cheat on my military husband too, especially if we live on base. All them fine ass men in uniform. I'm sorry, baby. I'm for the streets now. I'm for the streets. I'm for the platoon. I'm sorry, baby. I'm for the platoon. I'm for the battalion now. I'm for the squad. That's for show. I'm for everything. Sumter 5. Sumter 5. Hey, what's up there? What's good, girl? How you doing? Or guy? I forgot if you're a dude or not. No, you're not crazy. The truth sounds stranger than fiction. I mean, the truth sounds stranger than fiction. I love conspiracy theories too. So you don't sound crazy to me. I feel like with people with that kind of money, they be doing some crazy shit. You get bored. I guess you get bored when you can buy anything you want. Then you just get into human stuff, the human trafficking. Ooh. And the thing is, they really only do that because, oh, wait, scratch all that. Whatever I was about to say. Okay, so how's life going? Life's going pretty good, you know. I can't complain. But scratch all that. So in Michael Jackson books that he wrote himself, it's called Michael Jackson Moonwalker. He talks about stuff like this. Not like specifically, but he just says like he doesn't like how some people use sex for power. He kind of hinted at it. He talked about it in his autobiography. He said, because I know that dude was a victim. All this shit going on with children, I know somebody that he's been passed around. He's been in the industry since a child. I know he's been passed around. His daddy must have been real fucking nasty too. They say his daddy was raping the girls. But anyway, yeah, pretty much sexual immortality. But he talks about, like, he hints at it in his book, which makes you think, like, He says he's talking about how sex should be a beautiful experience between people and not used as a power thing. So I'm like, why would he say that? You know, he was hinting at it. Couldn't go into deep detail, but he was hinting at it. And they said there's like some instances that I don't know, probably rumors or not, but they said Michael would go somewhere with his dad, and Michael would come back traumatized. He'd be just hysterical. This is fucked up. Yep. Sexual immorality. Yep. It's been going on for quite some time. But you want to know something funny? In the Epstein files and the emails, he says, don't even try to get any of the young black girls because they're difficult to manipulate. Just get the white ones. I'm like, that's terrible. Black girls marked safe though. But yeah, highly weird. It's highly weird for sure, and it's really confirmed that them people are highly weird. Come live here, honey. Well, where you at? I'll be on my way. I know, I miss him. Can I manipulate you? Nah, you can't manipulate me. I'm way too smart. I'm way too intelligent. Survivor skills on fleet. Yeah, Michigan. Oh, it's too cold out there. I ain't going to Michigan. Listen, I'm good. For the UK, you never know. I might be in your country. I'm trying to travel the world, so you never know. I might be there. You never know. But yeah, he hinted at that stuff. You couldn't, you had to watch what he said, I'm sure. But he hinted at it, so I'm not surprised. Because at first, when I heard about this, because I only seen the excerpt, I never read his biography, but it came up in a video. And when I first heard it, I was like, that's an odd thing to say. I get it, like, cause people are weird and do like, assaulting stuff like that. That's why I thought he was hinted at. But now what he said makes more sense without these Epstein files come out. Oh, thank you, Corey. That's beautiful. I love it. And I don't discriminate either. Men, women, black, white, whatever. I don't care. I don't discriminate. Everyone is beautiful. All penises are created equal. All pussies the same. Walmart is the same way. It should have a law against this kind of disrespect. All right? For real. During COVID shutdown, the local chicken factory sold chicken straight from the plant for a great price because the distribution got disrupted. I got 40 pounds of chicken breast for like $40. Damn, you got $1 a pound? Damn. That's good. Look at it. 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 What's he doing? Look at weirdo. We are beautiful in our very special way. Oh, refreshing. Cold. Yeah, that's a good deal. 45 of chicken for $40. That's not bad. As much as chicken is now. Shit, you can't even get 10 pounds of chicken for that good of a price. A cooked chicken from the Publix. Shit, that should be like $20. Shit. You get like 10 pieces, $20. I'm like, goddamn. Are these Jesus' chickens? These Jizzy chickens, he raised these in heaven and brought them down here. Messed up and put biscuits for $5.99 each instead of per pound. Online, I got hundreds of dollars in biscuits for less than 100. Hell yeah. Their fuck up is your game. Oh, it was online? Oh, I bet they fixed that shit quick. And they have to honor that too. Until they actually officially fix it online, they have to honor it too. They have to honor it. Okay, I need that deal. I need that deal. Shit. Yeah, I bet they did. I bet they did. Somebody got cussed out too. Let me tell y'all something why I'm striving to be self-employed. I'm gonna tell you this story, and it's of course a Walmart bullshit story. Okay, so I mind you, I've been working for Walmart. This is probably one of my last years working there. It was probably down to my last few months working there. I witnessed this girl gets treated so much better because she looked good. I'm not worried about pretty looks. You know, there's pretty privilege, but it was just so fucked up how these managers, like this girl would purposely come in late. She would get these job positions like, and she wasn't really qualified. It's like pretty privilege, but I don't give a fuck about that. Get in how you fit in. But the problem I had was we had a point system at the time. It was an attendance system. You get half a point for being late. You get a whole point. You get a whole point for calling out, and I think you got like 2 points if it was like a no cause no show, or 3 points or some shit. And once you get to 9 points, the system itself will automatically not let you clock in, and it pretty much fires you. It's automatic termination, right? So this girl all the time, she was coming in late, calling off, all this shit, right? And me and my coworker were like, damn, we haven't been keeping track, but we noticed like she comes in late all the time. How is she still employed here? Because you had to get up to 9 points at the time I was working. I think it changed now, but and we were trying to calculate like how the fuck she's doing that. It turns out one of the supervisors was going in and taking away her points. So that's why I don't give a fuck about these jobs. When I work the job, I work the jobs for my benefit. Oh, you good at barbecue? That's good. That's why I work jobs for my benefit. I work jobs to get whatever I need, you know, save up money, and then I'll just quit. I don't give a fuck because of shit, stuff like that happen. The politics of it all, you know. And it doesn't. I don't give a fuck how pretty you are, or whatever. Fair is fair at the end of the day. Fair is fair. Very serious. Make up 50 cents. I went to the back and bought like 20 boxes and gave them to college students. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Jim. But yeah, that's why I don't give a fuck about y'all. They have favorites, you know, and they're not supposed to be doing all that. And who's to say she wasn't sucking off the manager the way they were all Googling over her. But it was just pretty fucked up because we were really trying to figure out how the fuck this girl got a job. Turns out my coworker found out that the manager was going in and erasing her points. It probably was human meat anyway. Probably shit. It was Soylent Green. We're probably eating Soylent Green. I remember somebody a long time ago was trying to make a protein drink. They were calling it Soylent Green, but that shit failed because nobody's gonna buy that. It's like, why would you name that shit Soylent Green? Even if it wasn't made out of people, why would you call your protein drink Soylent Green? And people were like, I'm not drinking that shit. That business quickly failed. Yeah, pretty much like a teacher's pet. Yeah. So I don't give a shit about jobs. I don't give a fuck about the politics of it at all. Yeah. Because when I work jobs back in the day, I just felt miserable. You be exhausted. You want to really do nothing after work. It's just they just suck all the life out of you. They suck all the energy out of you. And then now that I don't care, I think I'm blocked. They can't do anything to me. When I get off work, I'm chipper because I know I would just fucking leave. I just deal with the day, and I'll be like, I still got enough energy, whatever, because I just don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck all the job politics. I just go do my job and get the fuck on. And it's funny, one of the last days I worked there, I'll never forget how this coworker was trying to say slick shit like some people need to learn how to say no, because I would always volunteer myself to do stuff because I didn't give a fuck. As long as I was getting paid, I don't care, you know. And I know I wasn't gonna be around. I was literally working a temporary position. They were trying to hire me, but I was like, no. They wanted to hire me, but it's just too disorganized, and I was being disrespected as well. I'm not going to put up with that. I will protect my peace at all costs. But when I was working at Walmart, we were number 3 in the entire state of Florida for highest turnover rate. We were in the top 3 for the highest turnover rate and I was living in a rural town. It's pretty bad. You know, rural towns, people want to work. Not where I'm at. I remember one girl came in one day. She was brand new vest, just got fresh out of orientation. She came in and they were waxing the floors. She didn't like the smell of the wax floors. She worked that day. I don't think I've even seen her the whole shift. I know she came in there. She was bitching about the floors being waxed. It does have a horrible smell. And then I didn't see her after that. Oh, that's good, Jim. Hey, Lynn, how you doing, baby? Welcome back. I've just been chilling, talking and stuff like that. Good morning. They're talking about the bullshit job at Walmart I used to work. Now, you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure if I put in an application there at Walmart, knowing that my old supervisor was there, I can get a job there again. Because when I had another job, she was trying to say like, "Hey, you need to work. You need to work," because they know I work. They know I'm down for it. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna work a few months and then I'm gonna quit. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna give them a fake number so they can't call me. Fuck y'all. Nobody talks about how it's went from a more primitive nature with minimal advancements to now it's just children. Yeah. Yeah, what? It took a few hundred years, but really rapid. We kind of I felt like this should take a little bit more time too. You know, now we're in the age of cell phones and information. We got aliens helping us. There ain't no way. People are stupid. The general population is stupid. We had alien tech. This alien technology. That's why it's so easy for them to spy on us. It's alien tech. No doubt about it. They came down here. We want to avenge you for peace, and now we busted caps with drones. The aliens gave us all this technology. We still killing each other. Yeah, it's all there. It's all there. This is a pretty fucked up existence. It's pretty fucked up. Yeah, but all in all, in conclusion, fuck Walmart. There you go. I'm done with that chapter. That was the worst 3 years of my life. Hey, Cookie! Yeah, fuck Walmart. There you did. 3 years. Ooh. Oh, you missed it. Yeah, I was talking about Walmart horror stories, girl. You missed it, girl. But you could always rewind it. Yeah. I know. I went in there to look at some meat. That shit was like $40. And I'm like, I'm not paying no fucking $40 for a 2-pack of meats. $20 a steak? That's fucking insane. Even Publix don't try me like that. Hey, Tunes with Tosh. What's up, baby? That's okay, Xavier. You know, I'm live streaming every day. Just come in when you can. Who's your other girl, home girl? What are you talking about, Corey? Yeah, one more beach is sketch to begin with, yeah. And y'all see where they was talking about putting some brighter lighting in the Walmarts? And it's supposed to be like this type of light that makes people kind of crazy? Hell no. No get into your feelings? Yeah. I'm chill, Ninja Green. Yeah. They want to catch the thief so bad. Yeah, that's why they took away the self-checkouts. They were the people, bitches were cleaning them out. And I was like, good for them. Fuck Walmart. I hope they lost a fuck ton of money from the self-checkouts. Fuck them. Yeah, fuck Walmart. Tomorrow's sixth celebration of life. Oh, okay. My condolences. Man, there's a lot of people that don't like Walmart. I didn't think that many people didn't like Walmart. But Walmart's pretty fucked up. Yeah, it feels good because it be shit. Laying the shit that I went through at Walmart, that shit still fucks with me to this day. That's why I don't give a fuck about a job. Yeah, my husband can't stand the lighting in Walmart. It makes him dizzy and sick. He has to wear glasses. Yeah, I go in there with sunglasses, man. It'd be ridiculous. The meat is people. They're connected to the government. I can believe it because they got somebody said that the Walmart's camera system is as sophisticated is done by like some kind of branch of the Homeland Security or some bullshit like that. It's like really high tech. Their anti-theft shit is like really high tech. The camera's supposed to be. It's got like facial recognition and shit. So I'm like, so they can get all that, but they can't feed it. They can't pay their workers. Mm. They got all this high tech shit, but can't pay their workers. It's really high tech from what I was told. And they still want to be chasing people down out the store and shit. It's really high tech more than there's a lot going on that I heard about. Oh, and you know how most Walmarts, I think all of them are not 24 hours anymore. Just so you know, they've been trying to get rid of that. The pandemic just pushed it over to the edge. Walmart's been trying to get rid of 24 hours. That's an insider note. They've been trying to get rid of 24 hours. The managers were talking about that years ago. I worked from like 2013 to 15, I think. They've been trying to get rid of that shit. The pandemic just kind of sealed the deal. Yeah, okay, so they pretty much it must have been like nationwide, but yeah, but they've been talking about that. They've been talking about closing down at night. It was something to do with like they weren't really making much money at night, which is kind of stupid because it helped with those that go to work. They go to work at odd hours. Did you ever get COVID? I had a COVID scare, but it just turned out to be the cold. If I get COVID, I'm gonna have to be in the hospital. I have asthma. This shit's gonna, because it affects if it's an upper respiratory infection, I can't have any respiratory shit going on. I would have to go to the hospital. My mom got it. My mom got COVID for the first time after her open heart surgery. When she was in the nursing home. I'm like, yeah, mom. We worked on Walmart. He texted my son while we were there shopping with ICU. That's funny. Hey Deb, how you doing? I'm doing well. How are you? What's up with your shield? What's going on? Oh, I had a COVID scare, but I didn't get it though. It was just a cold. Yeah. I can't have nothing messing with my respiratory system. I got asthma. I'll be done died. I'll be done going up yonder. Yeah, my sister got it from her daughter, but her oldest daughter's asymptomatic. So her oldest daughter just had a chill vacation with COVID. She didn't get no symptoms, but my sister got it. We had to quarantine my niece because she's type 1 diabetic at my house while they were going through it. And her oldest son got it. Well, her only son got COVID. They were sick as a dog. Couldn't taste nothing. It was really fucked up. Damn. Ah, yes. I see what you mean, Corey. Peaches up your breed, brother? Huh? That's interesting. I didn't know that. The more you know. Let me find out. I eat so many. She's gonna be a peach overdose. Let me go check on my dog. I'll be right back, guys. Look at that, tie this thing down. Ah, yeah, that. Okay. Okay. Ah, yeah, that. Yeah, I almost fell into the tent. That's creepy. Fiber, yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, since the smell's hiding down. It's one day. Did people are tripping that bad? Oh yeah. Which you had, bronchitis or asthma? Xavier. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Girl, why are you tripping? She barking at the birds in the trees. Oh yeah, asthma, yeah, me too. Asthma gang. Alright, I'm gonna make me some I'm gonna try to make some hot cocoa. Hot cocoa, baby. Yeah, hot cocoa, baby. I gotta take out trash. Y'all see my trash over there? Jesus. Damn. Hot cocoa, baby. Hot cocoa, baby. Why are you tripping? Hot cocoa, baby. Hot cocoa, baby. Damn. Hot cocoa, baby. Hot cocoa. Hot cocoa, baby. Ah, cookie hush. Ah. What's that? So a teaspoon of raw honey, good for your coughs and mucus. Okay, smoking is good. I got a mailing address. You have to email me for it. I have to be careful about giving that out. Cause it's a family member's house. But so I gotta be careful. I don't have a PO box anymore. The PO boxes have gone anti-homeless. You have to have a proof of a lease agreement now to get a PO box, which is the stupidest shit on the planet. They changed that a few months after they passed that stupid anti-homeless law. Bullshit they passed in 2024. This times is hard. Yeah, you have to show a proof of residence now. When I first opened my PO box, because I did have one, all I needed was my ID and social security number. All I needed was ID and social security card. Now you have to have your ID and a proof of residence. Yeah, they changed it like early last year. So now I can't get a PO box. It's just a hot cocoa. It's just a hot cocoa. Okay, calm the fuck down. She's just barking at the hot chocolate. Yes, dog. It's just the thing. Let me know that the water's hot. The tea kettle. Go ahead and wear yourself out because it's almost time for your afternoon nap. Jackass. It really is. It's like, and I'm thinking like, what about people that live nomadic lives? It's the dumbest shit. But I do, if you wanna make it easier, I do have an Amazon wish list of supplies I need. I try to update it as often as possible. Keora, don't worry. When I hit the lottery one day, oh, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. That's amazing. That's the sweetest thing. I'll be glad when yeah, love will change the way. Love will find a way. That's the funny thing is, it's like all that, a lot of that stuff be people's interpretations. It ain't even the real thing. Woo! Hot. Yeah, homeless laws are stupid. Even y'all know that Congress actually passed or voted on something that said even if people don't have nowhere to go, they can still get charged for and go to jail. No, I'm trying to cut back on sugar. I don't have any. This is actually like sugar, like no added sugar. This is a no added sugar Swiss Miss chocolate. So no marshmallows for me. I'm trying to cut back. It's just got the regular sugar it would have, not the extra good sweetness, but it still tastes about the same. Makes you wonder, did they take out the sugar? Some people would rather be in jail with food and warm when homeless happens here. We're trying to catch up, just get off the street. Yeah, my thing is, the quotas for the prisons must be not being met, because y'all do know that you know, basically prisons are for profit, and they have a quota they have to keep a certain amount of people in there. It's almost at like almost at the capacity of the prison. Like it's like 90%. It's like really high. So it makes sense that we will go after people that are at a disadvantage to make the quota. So going around arresting homeless people to fill up the prisons and jails, whatever the fuck they want to do. It is. Yeah. You wouldn't believe it. I believe it. And the funniest thing about all that taking somebody to jail that's for homelessness is the funniest thing. So you got space in a place to put someone to get them out of the cold, but we can't find enough adequate room to put them somewhere where they don't have to have something on their record. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got plenty of jail cells, to throw somebody in for a couple of days for homelessness, but we can't get more adequate shit built. Thank you for coming in, Xavier. I appreciate you. See you later. You can throw somebody in jail with plenty of room, but we can't build things for people to be in. Some kind of, it could be a tiny home. I don't ask for much. A tiny home will do. But then they started to make everything illegal. They're cracking down on the van life because they realize people are escaping the bullshit system. They just can't stand it. Yep. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing about it. The problem here is people on really hard drugs that are homeless around me. They're not in the same mindset as you. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I do forget that there are people out there, unfortunately, on drugs and real bad and alcoholism. So that affects your judgment and everything else. It's so bad how people are so anti-homeless. Like I told y'all about the time I was sitting in a laundry room, and this lady, I don't know if it's a lady or male, but the owner of the laundromat was watching me through the cameras. This is like 4:00 in the fucking morning. So apparently I was sitting there too long for them. And they wanted to call the cops and say I was sleeping. They lied and said I was sleeping in the laundromat because, it's illegal now. It's illegal to sleep in public. So the police come in there. It's 2 cops come in there, the partners or whatever. They come looking around. I'm like, wonder what's going on. It's like, oh, we had a report of someone sleeping in here. It's like, and it's like, so what you doing here? I was like, I'm washing clothes. I wasn't. I said, I'm washing clothes. It's like, okay. And they left. They didn't ask no further questions. And then, like an hour later, they called the cops on me again. And they was like, Oh, the owner doesn't like it was a new set of cops. The owner doesn't really like when people are sitting here. They were nice. They weren't children. They weren't tripping. They probably would rather be doing other things, fighting real crime. And so to show off my highly intelligent self, I said, "Oh, I'm just waiting on somebody to bring me some laundry soap." And I sat right there longer. Fuck you, bitch. So they call up the owner and say, "Well, they're waiting on somebody to bring them soap, so we're gonna go." And the police left. Like you can't fuck with someone like me. The owner met their match. Fucking bitch. What's up, Herb? Herb. Oh, you're homeless too? With 2 kids, a dog, and cats. It was crazy. Oh shit. Yeah, for real. Fuck 12. For real. I used to work at a prison. I know what you mean by 12. Fuck them. But in all honesty, both of the officers, all 4 of the officers that I met that night, they all were respectful. They weren't rude. It was just a fucking fuck the owner, really. It was the owner. Like I haven't met a rude police officer while homeless yet. I know they exist, but while I'm homeless, every cop I've talked to has been pretty chill. If anything, they looked concerned because I'm a woman out in the streets. And I don't look like I'm a cracked out. But it's really fuck that owner for that bullshit. I can't believe that they lied on me like that. Yeah, I did like under a year. I was still in training. That prison was so poorly ran. The training that when I was working at the prison, the training that we went through was so bad that they had a meeting with us to apologize. Because we were so poorly trained, we were not ready to be out there with the inmates like we were. And to make it worse, mind you, we're trainees. We're not certified to go out on the floor, none of that. They had trainees. They would just leave us in the booth with nobody, no sergeant. They would just leave us in the booth by ourselves like all night or all through most of the shift. The only time you would see your dorm sergeant is when it's time to count the inmates. The assistant warden called a meeting, brought us all the new people in, right? And apologized. It was like, we are so sorry. We are losing people because of the poor training that y'all going through. We're having more incidents because y'all are not properly trained to handle it. And we are so short-staffed as well that we don't, like some of the sergeants had just become sergeants there. Like it was like a big, massive, retirement thing going on, so a lot of people retired and stuff. So all the new sergeants were like under like a couple of years. They are like the dorm sergeants are like freshly minted, and then so you have to watch over. So could you imagine someone brand new like me, and I'm doing this for several months. I didn't start the academy until several months later. Usually in the old days when my sister's husband went, they had you on the compound for 2 weeks. And then you went to the academy. They weren't doing that. They had you there for months. So I didn't learn anything that I was supposed to. You know, I didn't learn stuff till like several months in. And that's a liability. Exactly. It's a liability too. We're just walking around liabilities. One of the worst incidents to happen was it was a person actually in my academy, right? So he was working with the T buildings. Which I'll explain another time. But this is a big ass building. It's got 3 dorms. It's hundreds of fucking inmates. And one of the wings of the T building, there was a inmate overdosing. He was overdosing. It was an active overdose. He wasn't properly really trained to call it on the radio. He was trying to. He was like, because I think I was there that day. Because I had to work a day shift because it was so short. They were having me on days or nights, nights and days. So he's trying to call for what's called emergency traffic, which is where you if you say like, if I say Officer Smith to Station 1, stand by for emergency traffic, all traffic's got to stop. All the radio talk has to stop so they can focus on what the emergency is. So he's trying to call emergency traffic to stop everything. Everybody's ignoring him because he doesn't know how to properly call it out. He's just saying, just hey, emergency traffic, emergency. Like he couldn't get it together. He didn't have a really commanding voice, so everybody was kind of ignoring him until somebody picked up on it because he wasn't trained. could have saved the inmate's life, which is whatever, you know. But, you know, he could have saved the inmate's life if somebody would got there in time. But that inmate ended up dying. It was a whole big incident. Most prisons are understaffed. Yep. Yep, pretty much an adult babysitter. So, yeah. So they ended up dying. There was this big incident. And, you know, they did, you know, talk to the guy, which was brand new. He was working the T buildings by himself, guys. The T buildings probably got 300 inmates in it. And he's not certified. The dorm sergeant just leaves you there. It's 3 wings. They call it the T building because it's shaped kind of like a T. So it's 3 wings. It's about 100 inmates in each wing. About 2 stories. It's probably even more than that. And it's like 2 stories. And in the T buildings, that's the high security area. That's where you see, like, if you see like in some of the prison shows where they have the sliding doors that lock shut. That's because those are the high risk people. Those are people that are murderers. They just serial things. They just did horrible shit, and they get locked down because we do have another area for inmates called the open base, and they can have a little bit more walking around. It's like a army barracks. They got the racks, and they can just walk around freely because they're not classified high. But the T buildings, you got to lock them down every night. They get locked down in their cells every night. There is no walking around. You walk around in your cell. But yeah, so he's by himself working the T buildings, and it's the usual thing because they're so understaffed. And this incident happened, and the inmate dies. So yeah, it was a lot of fucked up shit going on. One of the new certified officers, I was talking to him one day. And his dumb ass seen an inmate with a cell phone. Now, mind you, if you see an inmate with a cell phone, just remember who they are. Like, try to get their inmate number, and you write a report about it, and that's it. They'll believe you. This guy went and chased after the inmate, and the inmate knocked his ass out. He ran in the T buildings, which I told you is the high risk people. He ran after the inmate that he saw with the cell phone. And that inmate busted him in his ass. Boom! Knocked him the fuck out. Knocked him on his ass. Because he wanted to try to be gun-ho. Yeah, it's about money. Yeah, that's the problem. They're not rehabilitating nobody. Hey, Thurman, how you doing? How you doing, the Honorable Thurman Lee Highsmith? How you doing? Think he'll come back. Okay. And I'm not surprised. I really think my sister's ex-husband was doing it. I think he's on drugs too. My sister's ex-husband been working out of prison since their son was pretty much born. So about 20-something years. And he has gone nuts. Because, you know, you can get institutionalized working at that prison long enough. And they need to make therapy mandatory. He's gone nuts. He done brandished his weapon while drunk. And now he's on probation. And all those, he's been driving with a suspended license. He's on probation for the drug brandishing the weapon while drunk. Yeah. Oh, that's sad too. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, when I was working, you didn't get paid enough for the bullshit. You didn't get paid enough to be risking your life. I had to get out of that bitch as soon as I could. Exactly. That's the issue too, Corey. There's going to be a lot of corruption because they're not paying you. You're right. Oh, the CO bringing in shit? Oh, man. And that's probably the main people bringing it in. Hey, Sean, how you doing? I'm talking about my work life, so. But I definitely have music tonight. Me and Tasha were DoorDash and someone from the jail ordered off the phone on DoorDash and went picked up tattoos. Oh my God. Oh, hell no. How the fuck did they get away with that? How did y'all even get that close to the prison? Because when I was working there, you know, they radioed in when they seen a car that was unfamiliar. Right? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know. You get a lot of shit in there for some good money. I had this dumbass coworker. He just got certified, and he was bringing in cigarettes. Now, this is why he's dumb. Now, you're supposed to when you bring in shit. Well, besides the fact they keep an eye out for suspicious activity. This coworker doesn't smoke. Why are you bringing in cigarettes? Why all of a sudden you bringing in cigarettes? They know he doesn't smoke. Why are you bringing in cigarettes? Like a dumbass. If you're going to do something, you want to try to be corrupt, at least start smoking it up top or something, so people don't really. Up top is like the front of the prison or something. That's what usually people smoke at. You know, and they said he had. And then when one time he had cashed out me some money, and then he had like this weird name, so I was like, oh yeah, he's up to some bullshit. That's why CashApp has you put your social and shit attached to it now, because of people like him. That's like for fucking. There's no telling how much he's getting paid. And they were watching him. He was under investigation for a while, and then he ended up losing his job because we had like a Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner. It was delicious too, steak and stuff like that. Somebody cooked the hell out of that steak. It was good. And he got a plate of food, but he threw it in the trash, and the inmate took out the trash to eat it. They'll eat it. They don't care. They don't care. They don't get food like that. Yeah, unfortunately, they call them prison bunnies. Yeah, unfortunately, they be thotting around. There's some stories out there I've heard too. Disgusting. This girl, she had been working at a prison since we graduated. I think she was in my class, or maybe a couple years before me. She fucked up her whole career fucking around with an inmate. She got caught. There was a spot they could go to smash. Because they were at a work. There's two places you could go to work at a prison. It's a work camp that's next door to the prison. That's more the like the prisoners that's about to get out. They go to the work camp and work every day. And then you have the annex, we call it, which is where all the hardened criminals and shit are. Yeah, you never get comfortable. Never get comfortable. Never. We actually had an escape attempt one time. We had an escape attempt one time when I was working there, because people were getting so complacent. Like I said, a bunch of new people. They didn't know what to look out for. And somebody fucked up the count. What happened was, usually when we come in during the shift change, they're wrapping up dinner, and they have to count all the inmates leaving the area and all that, because where the chow hall is where the library and the school and the chapel is. So They come and bring the inmates out. They count the inmates in the chapel, but they were wrong. They just went off what was written in the books. That's what they fucked up at. They went off what somebody logged in instead of actually physically counting the inmates. It happens. That's why you don't do that. So they bring all the inmates back, and then on my shift we have what's called before lights out. We have what's called a master roster count. That's basically where you take a sheet with all the inmates in your area. And you go through each inmate and you ask them for their name and DC number and make sure that they are in their bunk where they're supposed to be. It has their name and where bunk they're supposed to be in. So in the T buildings, this inmate was from the T buildings and has had previous escape charges. So he wasn't in his bunk. So the count was me and my friends noticed, my coworkers noticed that the count was taking so long, right? So we were like, damn, what's taking so long with the count? They haven't cleared it. So we're calling each other like, I don't know what's going on. So one of us had a radio on what's called All Talk, and that's usually how a second channel where if there's some information they don't want to put on the main radio waves, they put it on there. So we listening to the captain. The captain said, go and check the chapel. So he had some officers check the chapel again, because that's where that inmate came from or whatever. or usually be at. This motherfucker was underneath the chapel stage, the church stage. They were hiding. Oh, somebody got chewed out behind that. That's complacency. And would just be, it is thankfully this not a violent criminal. He just like to escape. I don't know what the fuck he did to get in jail, but he does have escape charges already. Previously tried to do that. I don't know how the hell he's gonna get out of there, but yeah. That's true. You do learn to. Really, working at the prison taught me if I can work there, I can work anywhere, you know. And hey, how much was that? Who you said was working at the prison? How much were they making? Yeah, some people. Yeah, depending on your mindset, either you go to jail once and be like, yeah, this shit ain't for me, or it take you a couple tries, and then some people they just gonna be lifelong criminals. Yeah, you do got perspectives in life. She's barking at she's barking at the shower tip, by the way. It's fucking goofy. Yeah, some inmates, you know, they got what they call trustees, where they know they can trust them to do things, and then sometimes they're sneaking around shit. They find a way. If there's a will, there's a way. But yeah, honestly, I didn't see inmates high on synthetic weed. They called it K2. I seen an inmate hung in their cell. It was a picture of it. I didn't see him in person. Just seen plenty of just crazy shit in that short period of time. Less than a year, I seen enough shit to traumatize a softie. It didn't traumatize me. I'm like, whatever. I'm built for this shit. But I had to get out of there because the energy is just so horrible there. She cooked in the jail. Damn. And I left because you know, being an empath, you shouldn't be working at a place like that. One, and two, the pay was trash. As a trainee, I was only getting $14 an hour. $14 and some change. Fuck, I'm gonna do with that. They paid us $14 an hour, and then at the time, this is when I was working. It's different now, but when I was working, when you got certified, your pay went up to $16. So they're gonna give you $2 more. And I'm like, when I left that job, I started making $20 an hour at the warehouse. I was like, you serious? When I left that job, I went and found a job to make it $20 an hour working at a warehouse job where my life was not in fucking danger. Oh, that's good, Corey. I was the unit baker. Damn. But yeah, it's been a great cookie. Woo! There you go. Gotta keep an eye on that hoe. $14 an hour when I was working to risk your life. That's not even being certified. That's trainee pay. And then they only went up $2 and some change when you got your certification. So it went up to $16 when you got certified. It starts at 20 now, but that's still not enough. They need to start that shit at 30 or 40. It's still not enough money. $20 an hour is still not enough. It's like they just want to act like this is a grand thing. Oh, we got $20 an hour. That's like I can do that working at a warehouse. It's not that big a deal. To be risking your life, you need to be getting paid some bank. And then that'll probably help with the corruption too. Exactly. What the fuck can you do with that? The chorus ended up being the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Oh yeah, I like to eat mine with chocolate milk. Or if I had some cornbread, I'll drink it down with some warm milk, with some warm cocoa. Woo woo woo! Do you know the Muffin Man? Dumbass dog. What was? That's good, girl. With some hot cocoa, some cornbread washed down with some hot cocoa. That shit good. You gotta moisturize that bread. Yeah, that shit dry sometimes. Am I warm? Yeah, it's gonna be a warm day too. It's gonna be a warm day too. Do you know the Muffin Man? Cornbread milk is yummy. Cornbread with smoked beef tallow. Ooh, that sounds good. Jacob, she said stay away from bad influence. It's not that bad. Trying to wipe my face off. Is it? Oh. She said blame old granny. Ooh, buttermilk sounds good. She's like, hell no. I know, right? Yeah, you gotta find a new cornbread cook. Because everybody can't cook cornbread, that's for sure. Everybody can't cook some prime dishes, you know. I thought my stove was still on. I was looking at like I know the fucking pilot light said it's on. Fucking raggedy bit. Yeah, homemade's the best. Yeah, I figured that. Have you tried Cook Unity? I like that. I used to order that when I was working. I was working like 6 months in this Pennsylvania, and they had no refrigeration, not refrigeration. They had refrigerators, but they didn't have no way for you to cook. To blow a big back. I used to have Cook Unity. Alien are nothing more than what? Dreams? Demons? What the hell are you talking about? Yahshua? What a weird ass name. Yeah, I don't eat pork at all. I try to avoid it as much as I can. But I'm gonna stop eating pork this year. I may eat anything with pork. I have some videos that can make you a pit master. Nice. Are you from the South? Because I know the Southern boys know how to cook. I'm not saying nobody knows how to cook anywhere else, but the Southern boys just got something special about them. Ooh, hot. You're from Texas? Oh yeah, you know how to cook. All my exes live in Texas. That's not spam. What's spam? Yeah, they love that spam. They really do. It's like a staple. You like raisins? I like raisins by themselves, not in no cookies or nothing like that. You put it in a cookie, I'm not eating this shit. My grandma used to love making raisin cookies or whatever, raisin cookies with raisins, and I'm like, I don't want that shit, grandma. She would usually make me some on the side. But I would not. But I used to eat spam and eggs, but that's a country thing. It's a country girl thing. We used to eat spam and eggs, but I can't eat that shit now. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Jim, there's no way in hell I'm buying any type of meat from Dollar Tree. None. I don't care if that's the last meat store. That shit is experimental. I'll get anything. I'll get anything else. Snack, something off the shelves. But meat, I can't do it. I never risk my life. That's experimental. Anybody that buy that meat, they being experimented on involuntarily. They're gonna start growing an extra ass or something. I don't know. I ain't eat no dollar store. I ain't eat no Dollar Tree meat. Hell no. I see somebody cook up a steak there. That shit looked like that was like the last ass parts of a steak. This shit was so dehydrated looking. Green bologna. Yeah, some places have meat. Some Dollar Generals has meat. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. Yeah, Dollar Tree meat. I think Dollar General has meat too. Yeah, pretty much, Corey. You're right. You're right. It's all experimental. It's experimental, and I will not be experimented on. Yeah, it'd be looking sketchy, man. I don't think I ever struggled that bad to get some meat out of there. I know, right? It ain't even $1 no more. They want you to pay extra 25 cents for the chemicals they put in it. I wouldn't spend $1 on meat at a regular store. Damn sure ain't gonna do that at Dollar. They selling that meat for $1 at Walmart or something. I'm like, what's the fuck wrong with it? Just like I'm worried about Dollar Tree meat. Yeah, we pretty much all been experiencing on. We're all fucked up, ain't we? Sometimes I would go to the Dollar Tree for $5 and get a loaf of bread, bologna, a bag of chips, and 2-liter soda. You get shit that costs more than $5 now. That's the fucked up part, man. Dollar Tree was good for people like us that are homeless, and they ain't got much to their name. Now you got to get worried about an extra quarter. Yes, bioengineered meat. Basically the same thing. Bioengineered. They gotta build a meat factory. I was like, hey, when it comes to build a meat factory, stick to the dildos, okay? At least that brings joy. Be trying to build meat, other kind of meat. Just build a dildo factory, build a artificial meat factory. Okay, that's fine. But something to eat? No, thank you. No, thank you. 3D printed meat, damn. All right, 3D print dildos. Don't 3D print the meat. That was in 1994. Damn. Live made chicken. The sad part is we probably been eating it for years, though. That's the sad part. We probably been eating it for years, decades, without even realizing it. It's still $1. That's hot dogs from hell. I feel like we're in the Matrix, and some things don't even seem fucking real, man. Cow lips. It's more like cow. That shit is cow pussy lips. Hot dogs made out of cow pussy lips. Extra thick. Do the mirror challenge. What mirror challenge? I don't even have a mirror. I don't have a mirror. How the hell would do that? Hey! Okay, shut up. I'm trying to enjoy my hot cocoa. Yeah, I don't eat hot dogs either. Hey, Pink Ranger. Hot dogs are made out of every part of the cow that couldn't be used for beef or other use. Yeah. Hot dogs are recycled meat, and they probably start with the pussy. They put cow pussy in there, cow ass, cow tail. They put all that shit in there and make a hot dog out of it. That's why it smells funny. It's a residual pussy meat smell. That's a hill I'm willing to die on. Damn, that sounds like some trippy shit. They feed the homeless shelter with that meat. I wonder why. No. They probably feeding the homeless with homeless people. The way shit The way these Epstein files came out, people are eating people at this point. That's probably why we're so sick. We're just eating each other. You gonna visit me in Florida? We can meet in public. You just can't come back to my tent. I don't know you like that. You might be a bit rapey. And I'm practicing celibacy. Corey, I'm gonna try to be right back. Okay. Salmon is expensive, yeah. Take your pick, Reggie. And they cost you good. You're right about that. Everything's processed. Unless you grow it yourself, even then, even probably the ground's all fucked up. You gotta have like a above ground garden so you don't get none of the shit from this, none of the bullshit from the ground, because everything's probably tainted. Everything, even probably fertilizer's probably fucking tainted. Everything's tainted. Everything's fucked up. Yeah. And then what really fucked up is, say, homegirl, you never go fishing? Well, I'm not around anywhere to go fishing, but I do want to learn. You gonna teach me? I'm coming down to, where you at, Michigan? I'm gonna come down to Michigan. You gotta teach me how to fish. Vienna sausages. That's cow dicks. Oh shit! You said Texas. So I got you confused with somebody else. All right. When I come down to Texas, you gotta show me. I'll find a place to be. You ain't gotta host me, but you gotta teach me how to fish. If you know how to fish. You feel bad for hurting the fish. I know, right? Vienna sausages, Vienna dicks. There you go. Mystery solved. It's cow dicks. I don't know what they made this shit out. It's probably the same shit they make hot dogs with. Just like potted meat is human ass. Vienna sausages is probably human meat mixed with pork meat. It's probably pork dick mixed with human dick. All right. There's no weird shit, Corey. I'll be watching you. Nah, but you gotta teach me how to fish, though. I want to learn to fish, so I'm being dead ass. I'm married to my best friend. Okay, good. Oh, ramen is terrible. Ramen is heart-stopping salt city. No one should be eating ramen. Even,
I remember when my niece got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, they specifically said to keep her the fuck away from ramen. It's terrible. If a person with type 1 diabetes shouldn't be eating it, and they made it adamant no one should be eating it. All that damn carbs and shit. But did you see the sodium in one of those packets? And that's supposed to be 2 servings. People are making 2 servings of that shit at a time. Ramen is horrible. Ramen is the most. I don't eat it at all. When I learned about it, I stopped eating that shit. It's horrible. Ramen is horrible to eat. I used to eat that shit all the time. I don't eat that shit at all now. I can afford that shit like the plague. I remember my mom, a while back, she was like, "You want me to buy you some ramen?" I said, "Hell to the fuck no! You trying to kill me?" Oh yes, even the 0 sugar is bad. Diet, terrible. They said the diet be having more sugar in it than they be saying. Yeah, it used to be good when I was a child, but now, yeah, I can't even stand the taste of it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But why can't they? Why doesn't it go up in price? Makes you wonder, huh? Because they want people to eat that nasty shit. They probably ain't. They probably did with all them damn preservatives and shit in it. Yeah, and it's such a spike in it too. My niece got diabetes. My sister's pre-diabetic. Her daughter's pre-diabetic. It's horrible. It's horrible. When I settle somewhere, I'm going to be growing my own food. I might go raw vegan because I just can't. You got type 2 diabetes? God damn, Corey. Damn. See what I mean? It's killing us. My cholesterol, when I last got my cholesterol check, that shit was through the roof. And I got to cut that shit out because y'all know I got a history of heart disease in my family. My mom and my sister had open heart surgery a month apart. That's like a month or 2 apart. My auntie, her sister, had open heart surgery like April. And then like in June, my mom had open heart surgery. Hearts are terrible in my family. My grandmother had open heart surgery and several heart attacks before she passed. Yeah, my shit was like, it was high too. So, and then my mom had strokes too. Multiple strokes, so yeah. Oh, the blueberry ice cream? Oh, shit. That's what did it? Oh. Yeah, I remember the movie. I remember the guys from the house party or whatever. You talking about the house party movies and stuff? The actors? You had a heart transplant? Damn! Hyperthyroidism, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and Hashimoto's, which is weak immune system. Damn, girl! You know what's sad? I know what all of those are because I got family members that got that. That's the sad part. Other shit out of ice cream, but I stopped eating it. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's why they keep us sick. You was born with all 3? Jesus Christ. You didn't have a chance, girl. Oh, my God. 3 days ago? Oh, that was recent. Yeah, I remember somebody had a bad stroke. He was in that movie with Taraji P. Henson. Y'all seen that movie on Netflix called what was it called? Oh damn, it just came out too. I can't remember the name of it. It's the most recent movie she came out with. It's a Tyler Perry movie, and he was in it. Sinbad was in it. Tiny from Friday movie died of COVID. Tiny. Damn, that's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hell. Okay, Glenn, thank you. Tonight I'll be doing some funny songs. So if you're able to come in tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, we're gonna hang out, play some songs. Damn, that's crazy though. Told me peaches, eat more peaches. Okay. I'll go back to work as soon as they start paying me again. We on strike. Yeah, seafood's expensive too. Everything's just going up. It's crazy. Strike, strike, strike. No, I'm joking. I went to the doctor for pain in my ear and finally a supporter. Oh wow. Damn, Kevin, you going through it. The prices keeps going up. Excuse me. Damn. One more? Okay, I'm good. What? That was it. Alright guys, I'm gonna go charge up my phone. Oh wow, this striking? Yeah, they don't get paid enough for that bullshit these days. They should strike. All medical field people should be striking. There's some bullshit these days. It has been going on all the time. I hope so, because this shit is crazy. Hey, good morning, Kitty. I'm about to actually head out. I've been on for almost 3 hours. But make sure y'all follow along. Once we hit 4K, we're gonna do a 24-hour live stream. Oh, we chilling. Ain't nothing happened. We just chilling. We just talking about random things and stuff. But I'll catch y'all tonight. Thank y'all for the love. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, only time will tell. That's true. Thank y'all again. Thank y'all for 30 likes. Thank y'all for the gifts. I'll see y'all tonight. All right, y'all come hang out with your girl. Thank you, Corey. Much love. See you later. Thank you, Pink Ranger. All right, see you. Catch you later, Snowball. Appreciate you. See you later, Kitty. All right, peace.